Cartoon Loonacy, a fantastic cartooning amateur press association. Some great work inside. You'll want to look. Hey everyone, it's FANzine Live. This is Tom. We are looking at classic zines, and we have looked at APAs, Amateur Press Associations. We've looked at them before, largely in the context, I believe, of Rauerbrazel, the furry animal APA. Well, there have been APAs covering all sorts of things over the years, and some of the biggest and brightest names in comics have been a part of APAs. Frank Miller, the legendary Daredevil and Dark Knight and Ronin and Sin City and everything else, 300. He got his start doing APA work. And there are others. This is an APA from back in the 90s called Cartoon Loonacy, and this was their 50th issue. Bruce Crislip gave this to me at Cartoon Crossroads Columbus. The neat part of an APA is, notice how it's stapled. Like a magazine, 8.5 by 11, just staple the two sides and get it out. APA members make their own copies. They send their copies to the, I guess we'll call it the chair. I don't know what the right word is. He's a coordinator, and he takes all the copies and collates them all together, does the staples, and then sends out the collected magazines. Neat way of operating. And so, for example, this is Gary Field's section. And Cartoon Loonacy is all about cartooning. So we're going to get a chance to see some terrific cartooning in here from the 90s. And it looks like Gary Fields may have done this cover as well. And sometimes it's just sketchbook work. Sometimes it's a little bit of sequential work. But just fantastic, fantastic cartooning. DVDB. I'm not sure who that one is. This is Mike Cazalet, who did some of the Ratfink. Again, that crazy horror humor work. Ratfink is a classic character. Ed Big Daddy Roth did this. But yeah, they just make their own copies. They package them up and send them out. Chris Lip gives a really interesting insight on his Paper Tales comic. We looked at Paper Tales in a prior FANzine Live, and I was always wondering why he only did 2 copies. Well, he explains it right here. Bob Voitko and Bruce together doing this one. And this is Bill Fitz, who did this. And that looks like a BF, so I'm guessing that's Fitz as well. Fitz, and I like how he used some stationery paper here for his quick comment page. Love it. Looks like we got a jam piece here. I see a Ben, is that Ben Dunn from Antarctic Press? Brad Foster, D. Tosh, Wayne. I wish I could read these. I don't know who these guys are. Very fun. Daryl Collins did these. And sometimes they put in their notes or things that they're writing about, you know, their favorite comics and cartoon notes and music that they've been listening to. But then you get some just fantastic looking cartooning. If you ever can get a hold of APAs, especially if you're interested in cartooning and comics, the ones related to that, I would definitely pick them up. Because, yeah, I mean, these are back from the 90s, but they're still great cartooning. They're still great comics. And it's the stuff that the artists want to throw in. So you get to read some really interesting stuff that you might not see elsewhere. Steve Wellis, our friend from the Collected Cranium Frenzy, throws in a quick Tale of Chicken Little. that I've not seen before. So he rejoined Cartoon Loonacy and was part of that scene for a while. This is a chrysalid piece. Same piece. Interesting. And then some business about the APAs. And then some Daryl Collins, a wrap-up by Chrysalid. The fun-filled, fantastic 50th issue. This was a nice one. Some good cartooning in there. Great combination of spot illustrations, sequential art, pin-ups. Just beautiful. Really excited to see this. Are there any other APAs related to drawing, cartooning, the like that you've read that you would like to share? If so, leave the names in the comments. I'd always love to dig a couple up. And also, like the video, subscribe to FANzine Live, and tell your friends, because we look at the classic zines that you just don't read about and see elsewhere, especially out on the interwebs. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Tom. This has been FANzine Live Classic Zines. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will catch you next time.